As a reporter for the Tennessean, Bill Snyder has covered issues impacting the disability community for over 20 years.
What this is pointing out is that there's still not enough investment in the community. It doesn't mean that we need to move people back to the centers. While these folks are starting to get into the community, you have a whole list of other folks who are waiting for community services, and that waiting list is growing.
What we have done to address that problem, we filed a class action lawsuit against the state of Tennessee last summer, Brown versus the Department of Finance and Administration, which the purpose of which is to address the waiting list issue.
We must remember that the settlement agreement and the lawsuit filed on behalf of the waiting list affect only individuals with mental retardation. So what about children and adults with other serious disabilities?
Sarah, let's just take a picture.
Kathy Peroni took on the role of parenting Sarah after Sarah's biological mother died.
When my husband was living in Boston, up there, the insurance that the area has provides nurses. You know, if Sarah was in Boston right now and she has her G-tube and she has her seizures and her CP and any other little medical problems, we would have probably had nurses, you know, all day long, all night long, because that's just how it is up there. Well, when Joe moved down here with Sarah, I thought, well, I'm going to have help. I'm going to have somebody come in and they're going to help me bathe Sarah. They're going to do this. I'm not going to worry about it. You know, I'll be fine. And suddenly, there was no one to take care of Sarah. And it was like, uh-oh, here we are. What am I going to do?
What this has done is that it's focused all of the department's resources on the class members. And if you're a parent, sitting home right now with a child that has some pretty complicated needs, you're out of luck.
Despite the differing opinions the advocates may express, there is one thing that everyone agrees on.
Legislators have to make value choices. They have to take care of the needs of all citizens of the state. But I think that the disabled are citizens of the state as well, and their needs and concerns need to be addressed. So I would hope that that people watching this might come away with a better appreciation for the needs of the severely disabled and make their concerns known to their representatives so that there can be additional funding for the disabled.
Tennessee has a less than stellar record when it comes to the care, protection, and support of our citizens with disabilities. But there are lessons to learn from these individuals who continue to be at center stage in this struggle. Perhaps the hardest lesson of all is the unbearable price of failing to do what we all know is right.